Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. I'm your host, Snow, and yeah, we've got a pretty long episode for you guys today. So in last episode, we beat Tate and Liza, and in this episode, well, there's some things that we have to do in order to get to the next gym. As you can see when you leave this gym, though, there's Team Magma, Magma and Aqua mixed. Wow, brain. There's Team Magma, like, all around the town. Now, if you guys remember, last episode, you know, we were faced with two things: the Team Magma infiltration of the Space Center, and then the gym. Now, Team Magma hadn't arrived yet because they arrive after you beat the gym. So now that we've beaten the gym, we can clear Team Magma out of this building, and that will set off a chain of events that we have to take care of. This is a part of the game where things start getting really exciting. I really like this game because they set up like some really exciting stuff for the later gym battles. So yeah, it's pretty cool if you ask me. Anyways, we're gonna take out this first grunt here, and we're actually gonna head back, and we're gonna heal up. Yeah, I completely followed them and not even thought about the fact that my Pokemon got kind of beat up. So yeah, gonna go to the Pokemon Center, and we're gonna heal up real quick, and then we can actually go back and start kicking some ass. Anyways, so we're gonna pretty much just come back into this Space Center. We've already beaten the first grunt, so we're gonna take this one on next. Pretty easy stuff. It's just a Numel. We're gonna hit it with a quick surf and pretty much call that a day. That's yeah, you guys know how these evil teams are. They're pretty straightforward, pretty simple. We're gonna hit Baltoy with the surf as well, because that's also gonna be super effective. Then we're gonna battle this guy here, and he's going to send out Mightyena. We're going to hit a Crunch. Not very effective, but still enough to kill it. Sends out another Mightyena. And let's hit a Surf. Going to take it out real quick. And then a Numel. This guy's definitely getting surfed on. And yeah, so as you guys can see there, pretty simple stuff. Pretty straightforward and easy. Then we have these three here. And they're going to want to battle us one at a time. So we're just going to take them on one at a time and pretty much make really easy work out of these guys. We're gonna hit Zubat with a Crunch, I think that was, and then gonna take on this guy to our left. He's gonna send out a Mightyena, and we're gonna hit that with a Surf. Pretty much take that out with one shot. And then the guy to the right wants to battle now, and he's gonna send out a Baltoy. That's even easier. Just hit it with the Surf. And yeah, so as you guys can see there, that's one out of the way, and then we've got Steven over here with these two grunts, or, well, one of them is not a grunt. One of them is an actual, like, big boss guy, so, yeah. Anyways, yeah, Steven is gonna pretty much, I thought we were gonna automatically battle, but that's not the way it goes, so we're gonna talk to Steven real quick again. And yeah, so we're gonna pick out three Pokemon. So we're gonna enter Chartito first, and then let's enter Razor in second, and then for our third choice, I'm thinking let's go Chicken Joe, and then we're gonna confirm that. So yeah, gonna confirm that, and boom. All right, so it's the Team Magma admins, I guess. So Steven's got some cool Pokemon on him. He sends out a Metang, and I should have looked at his team more. I think there's a Skarmory, and then I don't know the other Pokemon, but it's okay, because Metang never even dies, so we're pretty much chilling. So yeah. Anyways, so that's one down, and then two Mightyenas. This isn't gonna go well for them because we're gonna hit both of them with the Surf. And maybe we'll hit Crobat with a Crunch. See how that works. But we're confused. It's okay. We take out Crobat pretty easily. They're gonna send out a Camerupt. And let's see. I don't remember if Chartito dies at all in this one, but I don't think he does. Snaps out of confusion, hits a quick Surf. Okay, yeah, no, that's pretty much it. So, yep. So as you guys can see here, both of the teams are absolutely failing, and now they're second guessing like their motives and what exactly it is that they're doing. So yeah, just a whole bunch of dialogue and then fucking off. So let's see here. Well, anyways, that's about it. So he's gonna give us something now. And basically, it's in that house that there was like nobody in before. So we're just gonna leave here and go down these stairs here. And we will pretty much end up out here. So now we're gonna go back to Steven's house here. And you know, it takes me a little bit of time to find it because I didn't remember which one right off the bat it was, but it's okay. We ended up finding it anyways. So I'll show you guys where it's at. So we're just gonna go down here, then we're gonna go up here. And Steven's house is actually right next to the Pokemon Center. We're gonna heal up real quick though. Alright, come out here. And it's not gonna be this house that we're going into. I'm pretty sure it's the next house that we go into. So, well, not next to the Pokemon Center, but behind, okay, behind / next to it. This one right here. Yes. So, as you can see, there's not much here, but this is my home. Thank you for all that you've done. And he gives us the HM for dive. So, yeah. And basically he tells us if you use dive, then you can go dive into the dark patches of water. And I told you guys that those dark patches of water have some fun stuff going on with them in the last episode. So yeah, we're going to teach that to Shartito, and we are going to be on our way. But before we actually start using dive, there's some things that we need to do. Well, we don't need to do them, but I'm gonna do them anyways, so that way we have like the pretty much like the island cities unlocked, and then we're gonna go forward with the story. So we're gonna get rid of Slash and teach Shartito dive. All right, and yeah, so like I said, guys, there's a bunch of island-esque cities around here, so we're gonna pull out our map. As you guys can see, there's Evergrande City, there is Sutopolis City, and then there's also there's like a little town that we're gonna go visit as well. I don't remember the name of it, but it's okay. Anyways, we're gonna run away from this Tentacruel. And gonna run away from this Tentacruel here. Alright. And yeah, so first things first, there's us a Pokeball over here. So we're gonna go grab this, get us a little zinc. And we're gonna head down here, get stopped by a frickin' Wingull and run away. And we're gonna get stopped by a Tentacool and we're gonna once again run away. And Pacific-Log. Yeah, Pacific-Log. So that's the other town that we're going to go to. We're going to go visit all of these places today. Just so that way we have them pretty much unlocked and good to go. And then we're going to continue on with the storyline. Because keep in mind, now, you know, Groudon's been awakened. And pretty soon here, Kyogre is going to be awakened. And I'm not going to spoil too much for you guys. But one thing that it should be noted is... those two control the weather, so keep that in mind, guys. Just keep that in mind. Anyways. Yep. Okay, cool. I honestly thought that Shartito was going to die there, but he didn't. So, yeah, we're just going to swap him out for Jazz real quick. Pretty cool stuff. Going to grab this rare candy, of course, and then we're going to hit Surf. Going to come down over this way. Now, you see these dark patches of water? Those are where you can dive at, so it's pretty much as I was telling you guys, you know, yeah, feel free to use dive when you're on those dark patches of water. There's some cool stuff that you can get under the water, and the way how they have this set up is really cool. I love Sutopolis City. So you see this giant mountain here? Like, you can't really do much with this mountain, right? But it's okay, because it's not going to stop us from actually getting into the city. Because this, like I said, this mountain is Sutopolis City. It's just, it's a city that's like in like this, it's like in the center of a volcano, like a ancient volcano that's like not active anymore. And yeah, it's got like this whole water thing in the middle. It's really cool. So you go into that little secret cave after you dive, and then you're just going to undive. And then boom, now you're in here. And this is Sutopolis City. This is really cool stuff, guys. One of my favorite cities in a Pokemon game, especially when it comes to the older games, you know? Like, this was really creative of them. And it's part of the reason why I really like Hoenn. Like, there's just so much cool stuff you can do in this region. You know, whereas Fire Red, it's like, the region's really easy to traverse. In this game, it's like, it's completely different, man. Like, you know, they've got some creative stuff going on here, and you know, for at the time that this game came out, like, I don't know. I think that this was a really cool city, and I know that, like, everybody who was older than I was at the time when this game came out and was playing it on, like, their Game Boys and stuff, they got to this part, and they were like, whoa, this is freaking awesome. Like, I wasn't the oldest when this game came out. Matter of fact, I got to this game pretty late, but yeah, I can only imagine how, like, you know, when this game was brand new, when people, like, got this, like, when Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire were brand new, I can only imagine how people felt when they got to Zootopolis. I just feel like it was a really fun experience, so, yeah, anyways. Yeah, she's talking about how, like, you know, it's like this mountain, and there's this crater in the middle that you have to, yeah, no, Zootopolis is cool. And on top of that, like, the actual, like, homes, they look different, of course. And the interior design is really nice. Anyways, these two are arguing over which one's bigger, Lotad or C-Dot, and we don't have either one of them. And honestly, it's, yeah, you know, whatever. Who cares, you know? I don't really know too many people who use Lotad or C-Dot. Now, like I said before, though, if it's a Pokemon that exists, then it's somebody's favorite Pokemon out there somewhere. So, got to be aware of that. I don't know. I've never known anybody to use a Lotad or a C-Dot before. But what I will say, though, is at the end of this series, I will be showing you guys a really cool thing that you can do with a really special C-Dot that you can get in this game. It's a very particular C-Dot, and yeah, it allows you to do some very, very cool stuff, and I will be showing you guys that because, yeah. If you didn't know about it, you're gonna thank me. I'm not gonna ruin too much, but I'm telling you guys, if you just play Pokemon games, then you know, like, you know, there's certain Pokemon that are, like, really hard to get, and there's certain things that are really hard to get, and you know, not everybody wants to hack their game, but Pokemon games can be hacked, and not every hack is built the same. And Emerald is one of those games where there is a very, very particular thing that you can do post-game, and it allows you to open up a lot, and it doesn't really hurt the game too badly. As a matter of fact, if you go back to the very first episode of mine, there's some hints there of what I did. Anyways, if you guys don't know what it is, don't worry about it. I will be showing you guys. So, yeah, we're just gonna explore around this city real quick. We've already used the Pokemon Center here, I believe, so that's good stuff because it means that we can just fly back to the city now. So, yeah. Anyways, it does seem as if the cave was meant to keep something from getting out. No, you're absolutely correct, ma'am. You are absolutely correct. Anyways, yeah. Like I said, we're going to be going to all of the different cities in this episode, so that way we can be able to fly to them. And then as well as that, we're going to be doing some other parts of the storyline, so don't even worry, guys. But right now, we're just exploring Zootopolis, really appreciating the city. And, you know, it's funny. There's houses in this city that you can't get to. It makes me wonder, like, the people that live in those houses, do they just not go outside? Do they not go to the Pokemart? Like, how are you guys living? Anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is about it for Zootopolis City. I think this is like the last house that we can go into. So, yeah, we're gonna get TM31 for Brick Break. That's some pretty cool stuff, you know. Not gonna turn that down. So yeah, you know, like I said, I'm pretty sure this is about it for Zootopolis. So. We're just going to run around here for a little bit more, and then we're definitely going to be leaving pretty soon. So yeah, we're going to open up the Pokénav now, and after Zootopolis, let's go to... Let's make our way over to either Evergrande or Pacific Log. I know that the right place to go to is Pacific Log, but I'm going to show you guys Evergrande anyways, because you can't really access it right now to begin with. So yeah, anyways. Going to go down these steps here, and the thing about Zootopolis though is if you're in the middle, you have to go around to one of the sides to actually be able to go anywhere. Like the way it's set up, like you need surf to get around this city. Otherwise, you'll be stuck on like one side. And it's like, it's one of those things where I feel like the residents here, if they don't have a Pokemon that can surf, they just can't get to the other side of the town. So, yeah, we're going to dive here, go through this cave here, and then we're going to, before we dive, I'm going to show you guys like some cool stuff. So, you see these grass patches here, you can get clam pearls and stuff here. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We're not going to catch one by any means, but I just thought that would be kind of worth showing you guys. Anyways, we're going to undive and going to resurface back up where we're now surfing. 1 second, guys. My dog is whining. Sorry about that. He's looking out the window and he's like whining because he sees like a squirrel out there. And yeah, anyways. Yeah, so I guess we're going back into Sootopolis. I don't remember what exactly I was doing here. I think maybe I needed to heal up or something. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna show you guys this, right? So the gym here, I forgot to even go over this with you guys. Juan, right? This gym leader, the beauty of pure water. If you go up to the gym, the door is closed, like you can't get into the gym. So yeah, there's that. So if you guys are wondering why I was avoiding the gym, it's because you can't do the gym yet. This is actually the 8th gym, so well, yeah, I mean, yeah, of course this is the 8th gym. We don't have any other gyms that we can go to, duh, but there's other stuff you have to do, and I mean, like, there's still unexplored parts of the region, Pacific Log and Evergrande. You know, we haven't been there yet, so we have to go figure those out. So we are going to head over to Evergrande, and I'm going to show you guys what's up with that, and then we're going to head to not Sootopolis, to Pacific Log, and I'm going to show you guys what's up with that. I don't know why, but I have a hard time remembering the names of some of the cities in this region. It is a little spicy with the names. Anyways. Yeah, we're gonna have a quick battle here. Gonna send out a Staryu. We're just gonna Dragon Breath. Nope, Feint Attack it. Okay. And maybe another Feint Attack. Cool. So Triathlete Donnie is done for, and yeah. So we're gonna head down this way over here. And as you guys can see here, there's a trainer over here. So we're just gonna battle them real quick as well. Gonna send out a Gloom. We're gonna hit a Nope, we're gonna fly. Cool. And that sucks, but we're just gonna keep on. Okay, cool. Dragon Breath and fly. Cool, just like that. Azumarill, we're gonna stay out, and we're gonna hit a Crunch and maybe a Dragon Breath. Nope, damn. Azumarill's got some HP on it. I always forget how much of a tank Azumarill is, even though we've used one earlier in the series. And it's like I said before, man, that is a Pokemon that I used to sleep on like crazy, but you really shouldn't sleep on it. Azumarill has 2 different abilities that it can have. If you get an Azumarill with the ability Huge Power, bro, do not sleep on that thing. That thing is a tank. And especially in competitive Pokemon, a Huge Power Azumarill, from my understanding, just keep in mind, I say this from my understanding because I don't play competitively, but a Huge Power Azumarill is apparently a nightmare to deal with. So, yeah, cool. Anyway, Shiftry just almost took us out. Gonna send out a Nose Pass. We're definitely gonna shift out. We're gonna send out Blades real quick, and we're gonna hit probably either a Giga Drain or a Bullet Seed. Definitely a Bullet Seed. And then we get paralyzed, but that's okay. We're gonna hit a Acid. Yeah, just like that. Cool. All right. And we are going to hop into our back. We're going to heal up Jazz, because Jazz is 1 level away from evolving, guys, and I'm excited for that. You know, getting the Trapinch, like, that thing sucked. I'm not even going to lie, man. Trapinch he grows really slow. He's kind of weak. He has a really poor skill move set, but once you get a Vibrava, it starts to make up for it. But then once you have a Flygon, oh my gosh, it's amazing. So, yeah, that's why that's one of those Pokemon that you just have to kind of put up with, you know, not having the best time with for a little bit, but it's all good. Anyways, gonna run away from this Tentacool, and we're gonna purposely battle this person here. Let's get the experience. So we're gonna fly, and then we miss because of the minimize. We're gonna hit it with a Crunch real quick, and then hit another. Nope. Let's try another Crunch. There we go. So 1400 experience, cool, whatever. Or 1400 Pokédollars, or whichever one. Alright, and we're gonna swim past those 2 because I don't, yeah, you know, don't want to deal with them too much. This is Evergrande City over here. In order to get to it, though, you need Waterfall. We don't have that quite yet, so yeah. Can't do much with Evergrande City over here, but this is where it's at. And I just was kind of showing you guys this because you can't really do much at Evergrande anyways. At the moment, you need the 8th gym badge. So now we are going to head over to, whatchamacallit, the other city that we were talking about, the other town. It's the one that's all the way over to the left of us. Pacific Log Town. Jeez. I have such a hard time remembering those names. We're going to keep on running away from all these wild Pokemon. We just want to get over to the point where we can actually be at the next town and pretty much be able to fly around places now. Because I'm not going to lie, guys. Like, I'm doing this mainly so that way I don't have to worry about it too much later on. I can just fly back and forth because these water routes are long and it is not fun. It is not fun at all. Anyways. So, yep. As you guys can see here, we need to go down just a little bit if we can and just continue to head over to the left. It can be a little tricky finding this place, I'm not even going to lie, but we're going to just keep heading down a little bit till we hit Route 129, and then from Route 129 we should be able to just go straight left. So, yeah. I'm going to avoid all these trainers if we can, and then as you guys can see there's rocks in the way, so we got to go back around again. And we have an unavoidable double battle, but that's perfectly fine. They each only have one Pokemon. It's a Chinchou and a Sharpedo. So we're gonna Dragon Breath and maybe, definitely Bullet Seed. Okay, cool. All right, and maybe another Dragon Breath and another Bullet Seed. Cool. So that takes out Sharpedo, and we should be able to keep on going from here. But we definitely want to switch out these two here because Jazz is getting a little weak and I don't want him to faint quite yet or at all, honestly. And we're just gonna go ahead and give him the experience share. You know, he's kind of put in some work, so let's just let him ride out some free experience until he gets to that next level and becomes beautiful. So, although I'm not gonna lie, Vibrava's is pretty beautiful. I like Vibrava's colors. They're more vibrant than Flygon's for sure. But hey, you know, what are you gonna do? So, yep. Let's see. We got a wild tentacle here, and we're just gonna battle this guy here. That's all right. He's gonna send out a Pelipper. We're gonna hit Pelipper with a quick sidekick, but it's gonna protect itself. But it can't do it for too long. So, yep. Anyways, we get stopped by another tentacle. I swear, man, these tentacles are like the freaking Zubats of the sea, and yeah, I hate it. Hate to see it. Tentacruel is pretty alright, but even then, still, that's like, meh. Alright, so here is Pacific Log Town. We're just gonna go ahead and talk to everybody here. This guy's talking about Mirage Tower, or whatever it is. Mirage Island, maybe? Yeah, Mirage Island. Okay, so it's very similar to Mirage Tower, where it kind of appears, then disappears, and reappears, and disappears. It's just one of those things that they have as a recurring theme in the game. Alright, we're gonna just go ahead and talk to everybody that we can. Pretty much see if there's any good stuff around here. I do check these vases, but all the vases are pretty much empty in every single house. So this guy wants to trade his Horsey for a... I'm pretty sure it's not even worth it. For a Bagon. I am not trading a Horsey for a Bagon, bro. You better... Yeah, no, you better just... You think we're stupid? Also, like Bagon is... There's only one place where you can catch a Bagon in the entire region. And, you know, I suggest that you go get your freaking HMs and your gym badges up. And, you know, you actually go to where you need to go to get a Bagon. It's not that difficult. Now, if you want a shiny Bagon, that's another thing. But, like, still. Yeah. As you guys can tell, I'm passionate about not making bad trades. That was a horrible trade idea. I don't know. Like, I feel bad for any kid. Like, if Pokemon was in real life, I would feel bad for any kid who falls for trading a freaking Bagon for a Horsey. Like, dude. Salamence is freaking insane, alright? That's one of those things where, like, you can create a team of monsters, and Salamence is gonna be on that team 9 times out of 10. It's just as simple as that. This guy gives you return. That's pretty cool. Yeah, all these vases are empty. All these people have these expensive vases with nothing inside. Like, why would you do us like that, man? We just want cool stuff. Anyways, gonna go around here. We're gonna check these other houses and see what else is going on before we make our way. And yeah, they're talking about this flying green Pokemon, and I think I have a good idea of who that is, but I'm sure most of you guys do too. So they're talking about this sky Pokemon. We're actually going to be getting ready to awaken that thing anyways, because there's some real crap going down. This guy's telling about Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. Those are going to be fun to get. 6 dots open 3 doors. Grandpa used to say that, but I don't know what he meant. It meant Grandpa knew about some crazy ass stuff that's hiding around in this region. I mean, seriously, man. The Hoenn region's a gold mine. You should have listened to Grandpa better or something, because you could have had yourself like a wild freaking team by now, but nope. Anyways, yeah, this is about it for Pacific Log Town, so we're gonna head back over, and then I remembered, wait a minute, I can fly, so yeah, but not quite yet though, because we accidentally ran into this person here, so we're just gonna start hitting some confusions off and getting that sweet experience points. Yeah, getting those sweet experience points. Tentacool, gonna run away. Gonna scathe past this person here. Kind of scathe past these guys here. Alright, we're gonna run away again. Okay, and we couldn't really run away from her, so that sucked. Anyways, I'm gonna hit a quick sidekick on the Goldeen. Just gonna send out a Spheal. It's pretty cute. Let's just confuse the crap out of it and rattle its brains, give it a nice concussion with that confusion, and make it die. Pretty good stuff right there. You know, I'd say it's all on a normal day's work. Pretty wholesome, if you ask me. Anyways, you guys will see that there's a whole lot of rocks and stuff up here. Well, that's because they made it a little bit of a puzzle to get to where we actually need to go. So, yeah. And it's one of those things where I forget which direction I came from when we actually found it. But we have to go, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, because I'm not gonna lie, guys, I spent almost my entire weekend working on a boat. That was pretty cool, but like had no time to do the crap I needed to do in terms of this channel. But I mean, hey, you're getting paid to work on a boat and clean a boat. Like, that sounds like some pretty rich person stuff right there to me, so screw it. Anyways, NSFW is now level 44. And yeah, so if I remember correctly though, as I was saying before, I got so distracted. We have to go wake up or go summon Rayquaza. Yeah, I know. Like our little 10-year-old selves are gonna go summon a freaking Rayquaza because the adults of the region just couldn't help but be incredibly irresponsible and try and destroy the landscape of the region with ancient Pokemon. So yeah, we gotta go fix this. So Rayquaza is one of those Pokemon where you know, it's how do I put this? It's kind of scary. But as you guys can see here, there is something that we have to do before Rayquaza. Yes, you see this little hideout here, this little cove here? Check this out. Okay, so it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me now. You can't summon Rayquaza quite yet. Sorry, guys. I was getting ahead of myself. There's a submarine that Team Magma stole. I don't know, or not Magma, Team Aqua. I don't know if you guys remember that, but we're at this seafloor cavern. This is the Team Aqua hideout. And let me tell you guys, I feel like the Team Aqua hideout is a lot better than the Team Magma hideout. I feel like they were a lot smarter with how they decided to, you know, hide their base. Like, it's just, I don't know, Team Magma's was like really obvious. This one, not so much, and this one's filled with puzzles. So as you guys can see here, I already messed up a little bit. So we're gonna come around this way here, and we need to go into our bag real quick because we need to teach somebody Rock Smash. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. So let's go into our TMs and HM6 for Rock Smash. We're gonna teach that to someone here. I'm thinking we teach it to, yeah, let's probably end up teaching it to Jazz, honestly. Maybe Blades, maybe not. I don't think we teach it to Blades, honestly, because I like Blades' moveset at the moment. I would replace Acid for Sludge Bomb, but yeah, like I don't know. Like let's do Rock Smash on Jazz. I'm thinking Jazz is gonna learn it honestly, because I still need to teach Waterfall to Shartito. We're definitely not teaching it to Chicken Joe. I would much rather have Double Kick than Rock Smash. Oh my goodness. So, yeah. No, we're definitely not teaching it to him. I think if I taught Rock Smash to Chicken Joe, like, you guys would get so mad at me, it's not even funny. So, I'm thinking Jazz is the way to go, for sure. Okay. Because with Jazz, we can get rid of some stuff. I'm not getting rid of Fly, and I'm not getting rid of Dragon Breath. So it's either Feint Attack or Crunch. Now, we ended up opting for getting rid of Feint Attack and learning Rock Smash. So yeah, smash that rock there. And we're going to push this rock right over here. And then we're going to push this guy right over here. And look at that. All right. And we're going to walk right in front of that guy so we can bait him into a battle. And Psychic or Confusion's just not going to work on that guy. So we're just going to send out Razor. He's going to hit a takedown, hit himself with some recoil. Then we're going to hit him with a wing attack and call it a day. Just like that. All right, we're going to go into this little cavern here. And as you guys can see here, this there's some stuff in here. Like a lot of boulders and rocks to smash. And yeah, it's a little bit of a puzzle, but that's okay. We're going to go up here first, and we're going to follow a trail of people. Gonna send out a Carvana, and that doesn't work on him, so we're just gonna switch out and let's go for Razor. And I'm thinking I should have used Air Cutter because I don't have to touch him, but I forgot about it, and that he's got that tough skin or rough skin, so we lost a little bit of health there on Razor, but that's okay. We're gonna go through this little thing here and see what's going on over here. All right, so as you guys can see here, there's more puzzles and stuff, and yeah, it's like I don't even know what they want me to do here, so probably just gonna end up turning around if I'm being completely honest with you guys. Because oh no, maybe we won't. Maybe we're just gonna break this rock here, and we're gonna go through that little cave thing here. So let's just check this out. What's going on in here? All right. So okay, we're gonna run into a Zubat. That's to be expected. We're gonna go in this one here. And as you guys can see here, it just brings us back to this room here, so we might as well just deal with it. So we're just gonna push that out of the way. Maybe break this guy here. And we're just, yeah, we're back where we started at. So we're just gonna go back in here and, oh, nope, yep. Yeah, I'm not crazy, I'm not losing my mind. All right. We already did battle that guy, so yeah, we should probably just deal with this thing in here. Like, honestly, like, don't know why I'm beating around the bush so much, but, hey, man. Hey, it's okay. We're gonna push that boulder there, and then we may push this one down here, and let's go check this one out. Well, look at that. That's different. I wonder how they made the water do that. Yeah. Actually, I think okay. There we go. Cool. I missed cutting that part, but it's all right because we're doing stuff again. So yeah, we're gonna go this way, and then maybe come around this way. Nope. Okay. And then how about trying this? Then going around over here. Okay. Now what can we do here? Okay. Yeah. Let's go in there. Isn't that some BS? Just brings you right back. Yeah, that's real funny. I feel like when the producers of this game made this part, they were like, oh yeah, we'll get him with that. That was cheeky. I don't like y'all for that. Anyways, we're gonna rock smash this. We're gonna push this guy over here. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3. All right, and we're gonna break that there. Okay, and we're gonna push that over here. Okay, we're gonna try this one here. All right, so that's different. All right, we're gonna surf and, oh, nope, look at that. That brought us right back over here. So we're gonna come down over here. I'll just realize what I'm doing. There we go. All right. And maybe end up right back where we started. Yeah, that sounds fancy. Gonna run away from that Zubat that's in the water. You know, I kind of feel bad. Like, that Zubat was probably just taking a bath or maybe taking a crap, you know? And we just so rudely, like, interrupted. Like, you know, that Zubat had every right to be mad, guys. I'm just gonna say it. Like, I feel like a bad person. Anyways, Let's see. I'm gonna play a little gamble here. All right. Cool. All right, and then we should just go around this way, and we're gonna keep running into tentacles. That's fine. But hey, look at us. We're over here now. So that worked out quite swell, I should say. And now we're in this room here. Okay, so yeah, we're not gonna mess with those boulders there. We're just gonna battle these guys here. And yeah, once they stop yapping, there we go. They each have 2, Mightyena and Sharpedo. So this is gonna be pretty easy. We're gonna hit a quick confusion on Sharpedo, and we're gonna hit a bullet seed on Mightyena. Okay, so that did not work as well as I thought it would. And so I think we're just going to swap out. So Blades and Sharpedo are going to be out this time now. So that's going to work. All right. And, okay, that did a lot better. Sharpedo died. That sucked. Going to send out Jazz. And, let's see here. Should hit a Dragon Breath. Yeah, that'll always work. Even though I could have killed them with a Rock Smash. But look at this, guys. Look at this. Jazz is level 45. I don't know if you guys know what that means, but it means that we can't let him die now. We're just gonna throw everything we have. Cool. Air cutter. Okay, yep. Alright. Awesome. Awesome. There we go. Alright, so watch this, guys. Watch this. Oh man. It doesn't get better than this, guys. Although, I'm going to miss Jazz's coloration. I love that shade of green and silver that he's got in his wings and stuff. Like, Vibrava is a beautiful Pokemon, but it's time to move on to bigger, better things. It's time to unlock our true potential. And that stupid Trapinch to a beautiful, strong, glamorous Flygon. Flying first class like Fergie. And yeah, it's going to be great. Because, you know, we have a friggin' Flygon now, boys. So, yeah, this part here. This is a challenge. So, I'm going to show you guys what to do. Because this is... Yeah, this will piss you off if you don't know what you're doing. I'm going to push these over like that. Okay? Then from here, you're going to think on it. Then you're going to... Boom. Right? Right? Hear me out here. Boom. I'm going to run into a Zubat. I'm going to run away from that. Boom. 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 Look at that. And we're going to run into another Zubat right before we walk through. That's just beautiful. Wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, game. Gonna get that TM26 for Earthquake. I should probably use that. That's a pretty good move to have, if I do say so myself. I'm going to walk down these steps here. And, yeah, we're going to... Look at this! Look at that. It's Kyogre. Look at that. He's quite beautiful. We just found an ancient Pokemon. I just think it's crazy how, like, their secret bases happen to be, like, where Kyogre and Groudon were. Like, that's... How convenient. Anyways. Yeah, they're gonna want to battle now, so we're gonna send out NSFW, and we're gonna battle this Mightyena. We're gonna... It's not a really good matchup, so we're going to send out Chicken Joe. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We're going to hit it with a Blaze Kick. Well, maybe not. There we go. Cool. Alright, Crobat, we're going to stay out, and we're going to try a Blaze Kick again. Cool. Sharpedo. Yeah, we're definitely going to switch out the Blades this time. And let's hit Sharpedo with a... let's go for a Bullet Seed. Let's see. Oh, now we're confused, but that's okay. 5 times. That's awesome. So, yeah, no. Look at that. He's done for. That's pretty easy stuff right there. I commend you. I must recognize that you are truly gifted, but I have this in my possession. With this red orb, I can make Kyogre. Okay, cool. Look at this. Oh, man. Oh, man. Look at that. And he left. God, these guys are... you know, you have to commend them, you know. They got so far. Both teams, they got so freaking far. And they forgot one thing. Pokeballs. Yeah, I said it. They forgot Pokeballs. But it's okay because they did all the hard like legwork, and it's gonna inevitably lead to us having the cool Pokemons. That's fine by me, honestly. Like I can live with that. And as you guys can see here, yeah. So it's going to be thunderstorming like crazy. So we're looking at pretty bad weather patterns throughout the Hoenn region now. As we go around the region, you guys will see there is going to be parts of the region that are experiencing severe heat waves and drought. And then there's going to be parts of the region that are experiencing extreme like thunderstorms and hurricanes and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, Steven's here telling us we need to go to Sootopolis, and I'm glad that we have Fly, because we can just fly there. So we're gonna take a play out of his playbook, and we're just gonna hop on Jazz, and we're gonna fly our happy tails over to Sootopolis. Just gonna go over this way, right over here. Yep, boom, just like that. And look at these two having a standoff. Look at that. Look at that. Man. And all these people are sitting around watching too, and it's like, I don't think you guys realize like how much danger y'all are really in right now. But hey, you know, it's cool. It's cool. It's perfectly fine. The camera just pans back over to the 10-year-old. Like, man, that's what's crazy about this. Like, Pokemon in real life would be so freaking dangerous. And you've got two Pokemon that literally control the weather, and the camera's panning back over to us, a 10-year-old. I want y'all to really ponder on that, really savor what's going on here. Like, it's pretty embarrassing. So, yeah, there's Kyogre, there's Groudon. We can't go between them. You know, that'd be kind of dumb, but like, yeah. And I feel like Shartito is like swimming in this water right now, like literally crapping himself. Like, get away from them. Anyways, yep, we're gonna talk to Steven, and yeah, he's just gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna put all responsibility on you. This is essentially what's going on here, guys. If you like, I'm not even reading the dialogue, and I know, like that's what's going on here. But right in here, he's just gonna keep talking, make it really emotional and stuff. I'm like, bro, just bring us over to the Cave of Origin. Oops, did I spoil that? It's okay. This cave over here, if you guys remember, this old man told us to get away earlier. It's because he's guarding the Cave of Origin. So we're gonna come in here. Okay, here we are. Inside here, you'll find someone named Wallace. So we're gonna walk in here. The Cave of Origin, guys. We have made it. All right, and we're gonna come around over here, and we're gonna go down this little rude freaking Zubats. We're gonna walk down this ladder over here. Okay, we're gonna go to the left. I have always liked Kyogre more than Groudon, so yeah, we're gonna go to the left. Follow the blue, of course. Yeah, how nice. Gonna talk to him. Oh, so you're a Snow. I've heard tales of your exploits or whatever. Blah blah blah. Mentor Juan at the gym. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah, they're wreaking havoc. They're considered ancient Pokemon. There's another one. He's telling us about Rayquaza. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah. So next episode, we're going to be waking up with Rayquaza. And yeah, we're going to go to Sky Pillar, because that's like the one place we haven't been to yet. We've been to Mount Pyre. So, yeah. Anyways, we're going to take the right-hand side now. You know, Groudon's pretty cool. I just like Kyogre more, so we're going to, you know, admire the red crystals, of course. Gonna walk back up here. And, yeah, that's pretty much about it for today's episode, guys. I just wanted to do all of this so that way we can set up for some pretty cool stuff going on in the next coming episodes. So if you like this one, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below. But, yeah, until next time, guys, peace. Or, well, they're still gonna talk. So until next time, guys, peace. Nope, not quite yet. All right, until next time, guys, peace.